Hi Gemini, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is going to be your love story reading for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, it is in that sense timeless. It's going to be relevant for you for whenever you come across it. I trust that you will find messages here that you can resonate with. Having said that, if they don't actually resonate with you, then please do not force the reading to fit to your situation. Okay, so as usual, I'm gonna start the reading with some oracle cards to get the idea of what's happening in your love life. Okay, I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're safe and sound and supported. Okay, so should we start? We've got adjacent possibilities with round and round. We've got community and why. Okay, interesting. We've got hostilities, walking away and go the distance. Wow, I feel like it's a bit incomplete here, so I'm gonna take one more card to kind of summarize this. Okay, where is this heading? Okay, we've got two. I thought so. We've got the fates and building blocks. Look how similar they look in the and at the bottom of the deck we have loyal heart. That's nice. Okay. So I actually started your video before this, but something went wrong midway. It stopped recording, so I had to restart. And I must say that the energy was very similar to what this is. Okay, wow, look at that. You've got caring connections at the bottom of this deck as well, and loyal heart here. I feel like there is definitely something new coming in, but it's going to be towards the end of this period. Okay, the intention here is for this reading to be for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I feel like by the end of that you will reach this place where you're going to meet somebody, or you're going to have a connection that is fated. Okay, you could even call it destined, but yeah, fated. Okay, now let's start here. I feel like in the recent past you've been in a situation that made you question and doubt a lot of things. Okay, is what I'm feeling. This could be someone who was like, what I'm hearing is low-hanging fruit. Okay, someone who perhaps couldn't resist temptation, or wasn't all that loyal, or just didn't give you this reciprocity that you were looking for, or that fateful kind of connection that you were looking for. It was almost like I'm getting that this person had a lot of options, or they made you feel that you had a lot of options, and that made you feel kind of insecure. And even what I'm hearing is some of you probably started doubting whether you're actually worthy of this person or not, whether they have something that is whether you have something that is valuable to offer to them or not. So I'm getting like this was a connection that made you feel, in short, quite insecure. Okay, that is what I'm feeling here, and that led to a lot of like maybe fights and arguments and things like that. Or whenever you would probably question this person or their intentions towards you, it was almost like they already had one foot out of the door, and these arguments and things like that have led you to now feel like, okay, maybe this is you know, it's not gonna work out, and perhaps it's time now for me to wrap things up and to move on. Because I keep getting like there is movement, but there is movement away from this connection. Okay, if this has already happened in the past, then no worries. It's just reflecting where you're coming from. If you're somewhere here in this present circumstance where you're still wondering what to do, which way to go, should I adopt this, should I walk on this path or that path, should I make this decision, is this something that I should hang on to and wait for things to get better, or are they always going to be kind of volatile between us? That is what I'm feeling here. But I get the feeling that I'm being told to say, now of course you have to make the decision. It is ultimately in your hands. And listen to your instincts, to your intuition always. Okay, that's never really wrong. So I'm being guided to say that if you do make the choice, the decision, if you're on the fence about whether you should actually move away or not, I feel like, and because I feel that some of you might think, I don't know if there's anything out there for me. But I am getting the message from your guides and from Spirit that if you do make that decision, and I know it's going to be a hard one, you're not going to regret it. Okay, there are connections out there that are waiting to come into your life, but there needs to be that space, that ground zero for something to be built on, right? Unless that original or old building, which already may be in shambles, doesn't really fall, it's not going to make way for you to build something new with somebody who you are perhaps fated to be with. Okay, so believe in that. And I'm also getting a star card kind of vibe from this card, which is kind of similar. Okay, that is like a destined path that you're meant to take. So very interesting. There is a song that I was hearing whilst I was shuffling your cards, and that was by Justin Timberlake. It's called Can't Stop the Feeling, and that's a very upbeat, it's like a dance number. I really like that song. I think it became like the anthem of the Ellen show, Ellen DeGeneres. And that was what was running through my mind, and I feel like there's something really good coming your way. Okay, what's this? See, it fell right on that pile. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you decided to walk away from some kind of a situation that was, I feel like it took a long time for this situation to wrap up. Okay, it was a very slow and like ending in a way. It may not have ended but yet for you, but I feel like somewhere you decided to emotionally detach yourself from this connection because things had changed. Maybe the initial effort that both of you were putting in it kind of fizzled out, and that effort also kind of tapered down, and both of you were lesser and lesser interested in carrying on with this. But there was, like, the Wheel of Fortune is a shift, it's a change, but it is slow, it is gradual. And it's a number 10, okay, which also indicates a change, an ending, and a new beginning. And I feel that this happened, this relationship kind of went through its life cycle and went through the ringer, is also what I'm hearing. So finally, I feel that you might have already felt like you should detach yourself, emotionally from this, because it's not exactly going the way you had imagined. Okay, let's just put it that way. Maybe something happened around the eclipse time, okay, which was in Jan. I think it was Jan 10th, or it could have been the December eclipse as well in Cancer. Okay, could be either of the two. I feel like around that time you started to detach yourself from this person. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. This to me goes really well with this card, the Y card. It is talking about your motivations to stay or not to stay, and what I was getting initially about, self-worth and doubting whether you're actually even worthy or something like that. Probably hanging on to somebody who was not really giving you enough attention. Okay. Yeah, the King of Swords. This could be your energy, okay, a fellow air sign, but I'm getting somewhat like an Aquarius vibe from this. Oh, look at that. The Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like whoever this person was, they kind of kept you tied down to the situation in a way that, like, when you play sort of mind games, or you're just not really open, even if you're feeling like this is not really working out. I'm also getting like, I don't know how to put this. It's like some people don't have the courage to walk away from something because they don't want to look bad, they don't want to look like the bad person. So they wait for the other person to feel so miserable that they leave on their own. I'm getting that kind of a feeling from this. So it's almost like they were waiting for you to feel completely worn out and, exhausted, and just feeling like you have no choice but to just dump this burden and move forward. Okay. And there were I'm getting like some kind of a manipulation. Okay, this person, I feel you may have put them on a pedestal, or you were holding them in high regards. Okay, someone you had a lot of respect for, or you admired them, is what I'm getting. And if this has already happened, I feel like this person may be someone who keeps coming back to get like that little bit of attention from you, to see if you're still interested, that kind of feeling I'm getting. Okay, we've got the Strength and the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like it took a lot of courage for you to realize that this is something that is not working. Okay, and I really like seeing this here, because now what I feel is also, Gemini, you're realizing your worth, you're realizing your motivations, you're realizing what you're looking for in a relationship, in a partner, and you're seeing things from that new perspective. Okay, from it's like you've come out a lot stronger and a lot more confident about what you want, and your self-worth, and your willpower, having perhaps resisting having to perhaps resist that low hanging fruit that I was hearing about in the beginning. I feel that that's helped you become a lot more confident in your choices, and about who you are and what you want. Okay, so you're starting to look at everything from like a new perspective. So what is this go the distance and walking away about? What really happens? Okay. Got the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Star card did come out eventually. Okay. I like seeing that here. So we've got Death, the Star, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Wands. This is the story that I was talking about. Okay. Something's coming to an end and you're going to be free. You're going to be single again. Okay. And after that, I feel once you've let go of whatever this is, okay, there is going to be, fate is going to step in, okay, and it's going to help you connect to somebody who is like your soulmate, someone who you can feel really you can feel a strong emotional bond with, okay, someone who's in it for the long haul. But I feel like before that there is going to be some and that could be possibly a water sign, okay, King of Cups, the Chariot, yeah, could be a Cancer, okay, could also be a Scorpio. So this, I feel, is there's going to be like an abrupt sort of communication, okay, dialogue between you and this other person. And with the sword being here as well as in this card, I really feel like you're going to cut off this person, okay. And there's this big message, energy of you realizing how much you've had to put up with, and now realizing your sense of self-worth, okay, is above any sort of connection. Anything that ties you down, anything that makes you feel less than, is not really worth your time, not worth your energy. And that is what you're realizing, okay. And as I was getting in the beginning, I feel like this is like a natural, organic sort of ending, but you're not gonna leave the what I'm getting is you're gonna exit the stage with a bang, okay. So you're going to speak your mind before you actually leave this person behind, okay. Whoever this was, it doesn't really matter which sign this was, but yeah, there is something to look forward to, Gemini, here, and someone you can like have that happily ever after that you're looking for with. But that number 10 here and number 10 here, that's gonna be for the long haul. It's something that you're gonna build gradually with somebody. It's going to be something that both of you are willing to put in the effort into, and it's going to be a brand new beginning, okay, that makes you feel curious again, that makes you feel excited again, okay, about relationships. So that's really nice. Let's get one card from this deck, okay. What can they look forward to? What can Gemini look forward to? And what is the advice for them? Okay, wow. At the bottom of the deck, we have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. This, I feel, is what's coming in, okay? And here we have actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. And the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Wow. This is what's coming in, Gemini. This is what you have to look forward to. But before that, I feel like there is something that you need to release. And really pay attention to actions versus words, okay? So no matter what someone tells you, ultimately what they do, how they behave is what is most important, and how they make you feel. Do you really like the person that you are when you're with them? If not, then that's where your answer lies, okay? So I wish you all the very best, Gemini. I really like this reading. If you enjoyed it, do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't. I'm wishing you the best and sending you much love. Do take care of yourself, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.